Okay, guys. Any of you people that are watching these anonymously and I get instantaneous feedback, yeah, it was no, not Joel Garcia. Okay. Everybody knows, that I have a really, yeah, I love everybody, but you appreciate some kids more than others. And I wasn't talking about Joel Garcia. I was talking there. He'll tell you too. No, there's two Joels there. No, that kid could admit when he was wrong and realized he had certain things he was dealing with as far as the macho bullshit in this community, like, Chucho and the other kid from New York Undercover on Mi Familia and shit, because we were raised there. And we're all affected by it. The other, Joel, he stuttered because he got, he had trouble dealing with the macho shit. And he's a lot like what I told you with John Najim, that, he could sit there and tell me what a dumbass and a shit pussy I was, and then he would kiss ass to these guys in the military that are special forces. They're scared shitless of me and have their pervert scientists spy on me, study me, and poison me. So it's like they're trying to be Comicus taking on Maximus. So it's like, fuck, even though I'm way more intelligent than anybody who writes those movies and produces those movies and anybody who uses the propaganda to try to get us to think that scientists are a real boy, right? Just because you can manipulate matter because you're excessive and compulsive about it doesn't mean you're intelligent, okay? Intelligence requires love of life and knowing what it is required to sustain life and continue loving one another. So stop calling people that are aggressive, abusive, and psychotic and schizophrenic and sociopathic intelligent, okay? That's not good for kids' egos. It's not good for kids' their self-esteem, okay? When someone like Sheldon is supposed to be considered intelligent, okay, and someone who's kind and won't sit there and do studies on animals to sell people drugs because we will not stop destroying each other in our own environment through our mechanization and our industrial evolution. You can look at the industrial evolution and see that perceive it as great. That's because you're a big contributor to it because life is eternal and grace is infinite. And cowboy, change your ways today or with us you will ride. Trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh, motherfucker. Is that Alan Rickman? Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so we need to adjust our behaviors más rápido, okay? You ain't got time to fuck around with this shit, guys. Technology could kill you any day. Okay? You could be flying to Newark and have a Black Hawk fly in front of you. Okay, I don't know how this shit works. I'm not a scientist. I don't perform genocidal operations through bad brain activity, saying other people have bad brain activity because I'm basing the science project off of my bad brain activity. I've told you guys this for like 15 fucking years, ever since they started coming in and questioning me at that grocery store in Cochise County. Okay, and then America, whatever, doesn't have to sell yogurt. She can just be a human being. Eating food and making food and stop selling Chipotle and Jack in the Box and Sonic and all the rest of this crap. We've said this like 1,000 times. We had food before you assholes held it hostage, okay? And we will have food after you assholes stop holding it hostage. We could build really good shelter. It's in King David. It's in Acts and Kings in the Bible. We built really good shelter before you put your pyramids, your Great Wall, and your Stifle Tower up, and we'll do it after. Pendejos, pendejas, fucking mentirosas and mentirosos. You are so fucking stupid. Okay? Because I talk in the vernacular. Hey, you fucked in the head and you know you is and you ain't right, said Fred. And you're not too sexy for your shirt. You know what the fuck I said, didn't you? Okay, do I have to say that's how it's said? I know. That's an abusive, condescending, aggressive, abusive person with insecurity issues because they are in a competitive environment and they lack the capacity to stand up for that which is right because they compare themselves to other people. You will develop physiologically, emotionally, psychologically, and in every way better, like Joseph Smith talks about in the Gospels, that gets screwed up by a bunch of jealous assholes in the future in our celestial bodies when they evolve in an environment that does not have psychotic, excessive, compulsive behaviors and mechanizations. Everybody running around scanning stuff saying, "No, you don't hold shit hostage, asshole. Take your T-Mobile and shove it up your Verizon Wireless with your consumer cellular. Look at all those cell phone towers working hard for us. They're not working hard for us. They're fucking us in the head so we can't work good. You don't need to work hard. These people are fucking crazy." That's why I quit playing sports. That's why I dropped out of school. That's why I couldn't keep a marriage, and I couldn't raise my own children because they wanted to prove they were better at raising children than me, and they've heinously failed. Son of a bitch. No one will stand up for me with me publicly for the Lord's Prayer. That's a heinous fail. This is the 21st freaking century. There's Marcus Camby. Yeah, he used to do a Skype with my ex-wife when he was at the Denver Nuggets. Does it make you mad? No, it's just kind of funny. Yep. So Marcus Camby's like, I know him. He used to play with Travieso and Padilla at UMass. Yeah, I remember him. That was a good backcourt. It was a very good backcourt. But not as good. I was the best guard that ever picked up a basketball and pounded around on concrete, asphalt, tartan, or wood. Trust me. Okay. There's not a man alive, okay, in my prime when I could have been turned loose and the refs would have been like, you can't hit him, you can't push him and all that. And the coaches would have been like, just let the boy play. He's way better than Steph Curry and Steve Curry. You just don't know what the fuck is up. Just let her go. Like Keith used to say, he's the best basketball player I've ever seen. And I even had pros and college guys tell me that, you're one of the best players I've ever played against. Okay. And then I used to think, no, maybe I was nerdy and dooky and dorky and played like Pete Maravich, and I just thought I played really smooth and great. And that's not true. No, I got accused of, Bobby told me that. Bobby, who played basketball in the AAU like things with Adrian Branch. He said, man, your game ain't white. You play like a black dude. Lots of guys told that officer in the service, wow, you play ball like he told me basically you play ball like a black guy. As a white guy, and I said, you articulate really well for a black guy. And he said, touche. And that's when Sergeant Gibbs and Sergeant Parker and all them all started getting mad and saying that I was racist and condescending. It's like, no, we were just having an intellectual conversation with Stelman. He said something that was stereotypical, and I threw it right back at him, and he thought I was an officer. You're enlisted? Yeah. He played basketball at Air Force. Yeah. And shit was funny, man. I was like, what? I don't speak outside of people's vernacular because I don't like to be condescending and make people feel inadequate. Okay? When they start being aggressive and abusive, then I start kicking that ass. But I don't start kicking that ass right off the bat. I kind of, what you doing wrong? Why are you doing that? Like I told you I would have done with Isaiah Laura Thomas. You better than this, man. You're already paying your mama's bills. If you have to cheat to beat me, you don't need to be out here. Okay? We ain't trying to be great. We just trying to be good. Ramesses is great. Caesar was great. Pharaoh was great. They mass murdered people and killed people's babies to remain great like Hitler. We just trying to be good like Abraham, Moses, and Isaiah Lord Thomas. I'm feeling good. We could, we should, we would. Stop. Think for a moment, okay? Now sway. Right? Okay. You motherfuckers is crazy. I don't get to be myself. I ain't never got to be myself my whole life. It sucks. Every time, and like I told you, I got in my first basketball coach in junior high was the choir teacher, and I didn't want to sing in front of people, and he got mad at me, and then he wouldn't play me a basketball. I said, I just don't want to sing. Basketball and singing in front of people are two entirely different matters. Basketball, they can't critique you, judge you, and make fun of you if you can whoop that, whomp that butt, like Stephen McCubbin at Marshall Elementary School in Tucson, whoa, right? And so, but no, and I didn't want to sing because people judge you and critique you and make fun of you. And it's not necessary, okay? If I was going to pay my bills, I wasn't going to do it singing. I was going to do it playing ball. Well, because I could, we're feeling good. We could, we should, we would stop. But I could sit there, I could sit there, I could sing, Mr. Okay, let me try to sing. What's one of my favorite songs? Okay. Kiss me each morning for a million years. Soften my dreams with your sighs. Tell me you love me for a million years. And if it don't work out, if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. That's tolerable. I'm a good shower singer. What's the other one I like a lot? I was trying to think of it. You get songs that hit your head. Oh, Tommy Edwards. Many a tear has to fall, but it's all in the game. Doo doo doo. All in the wonderful game that we know as love. Doo 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 doo. You have words with him, and your future's looking dim. See, I'm a tolerable shower singer. It ain't gonna pay my bills, but it might make me a girl say, hey, you wanna sing something together? Yes, and then let's get naked and let's get some barbecue and some salad and some fruits and vegetables and get busy. Okay, and we'll shower again. Yeah, we'll do, let's take a shower together. Rub me down. I don't want to rub down with hot oils. You rub your, I wash your body, you wash mine. And then my wife's, yeah, they never really did that. I always washed them. I was the romantical one. They just kind of sat back and, I think it was the virtual presence from all the sick pussies that were jealous of me that caused brain damage on my wife's. Well, I have an excuse why my wives could be assholes. A lot of you guys don't. It's just the person who was fucking her. She's a bitch. Yeah, she's a receiver and you're a transmitter. Oh, Archie! Jeez, dingbat, dingbat, dingbat. Respect, we can't always both be right. We sometimes disagree. You got the right to speak your mind, and it's the same with me. When the anger's at an end and you are within my arms again, all you got to do to make it right, touch your woman, everything's going to be all right. And all y'all that feel broken, one of my mom's other favorites. The bargain store is open, come inside. You can easily afford the price. Love is all you need to purchase all the merchandise. The bargain store, take for instance this old broken heart. If you could just replace the machine parts. Yeah, that's a good tone. Did she write that one too? Yeah, Dolly Parton. Yeah, my mom, she admitted she was wrong. Yeah. Like Joel Garcia. Might have been my mom. My mom could admit when she was wrong. She walked up. I was wrong. She said it wrong. Yeah, she was raised by a sergeant major who served in 4 campaigns and killed more people than Don Dillinger and Capone put together, and had the people skills of, you know what I mean? It took mom a while because she was an only child, but she got it right. It took her some while, She fixed it up, I had a lot of that in me too. I say shit like, I was very blunt and pragmatic because mom would have adult conversations with me that were very pragmatic and very blunt, and so I was just that way. And then she would correct me as like, but ma, okay, damn. Well, then don't be so damn pragmatic and blunt and talk to me like I'm an adult. I'm going to talk to people like I'm an adult. I'm going to say, well, I got the right to speak my mind. It's the same with you. All right, yo. Let's load this up. We'll talk tomorrow. Get your shit together, because I can help people protect themselves from themselves. Okay? But I can't protect you from yourself. You see what I'm saying? And if you elect to have technology and money fuck you till you're dead and then tell you you're good at it, that's your business. But I can correct the technology and get it to be more like me and less like you and the people that you acquiesce to. Do you understand? I hope you does. All right, love you.